Carrie Can't Choose a Costume. Choosy Carrie Books, written by Joy Hardin and illustrated by Valentina Nuzzo. Today, Carrie is having another one of her issues. If she can't make this choice, she'll need many tissues. Mom, this is awful. I'm really sad. Carrie, what's wrong? It can't be that bad. Mom, it's the costume contest. It's causing me so much distress. Carrie, I know it's your favorite time of the year. Halloween usually makes you full of cheer. Carrie, don't worry. Together we can create a terrific costume. There's no reason to be filled with doom. You have plenty of costume ideas in your room. Carrie loves when October rolls around, but this year it's making her frown. Finding the perfect costume is really bringing her down. There are just too many options, she fears. Carrie really wants to beat her peers. Hopefully this won't end in tears. There's so many ways she could dress up. She could always go with her backup. Yes, being a ghost might be the key. That costume would be nearly free. But if Mom finds out, she would have to flee. Carrie's having a hard time making her choice. Once she finds the right costume, she'll rejoice. Last year, you were a princess with a tiara and a gown. Maybe this year, you could be a queen with a crown. I know, Mom, this year, I could be a brave knight. Or I could be something to cause a fright. You could be a cheerleader, was Mom's suggestion. But Carrie wants to go in another direction. I think I'd be a better football player. I have a jersey, so I could be ready in a hurry. I could be a quarterback or maybe the ref. But that might get me too much flack. Maybe I'll just be a chef. That night, looking up at the stars, Dad added Astronaut to the list. Carrie, you could act like you're going to Mars. The idea is a good one. It has a merit, but it isn't a home run. While she was glad for the input, she only laughed when they said she could be Bigfoot. She does like the idea of being a monster, but it would be easier to be a boxer. Could she find a white coat and be a doctor? Maybe act like a pilot who flies a helicopter. Making this choice is filling Carrie with gloom. There's just too many costume ideas filling her room. That night, she couldn't sleep. She tossed and turned in her bed and tried not to weep. This decision was filling her with dread. Choosing the perfect costume is extremely tiring, but winning the contest would be so inspiring. The next day, Carrie asked her teacher for a suggestion. Miss Harris said, "I think you'd make a cute clown." Carrie was shocked and replied, "That's out of the question. I don't want to scare everyone in town." Her grandparents had a good notion. "Carrie, don't you love to go to the ocean?" "That's it. I could be a pirate, a mermaid, or even a fish." Carrie might actually get her wish. Carrie sits and ponders on the perfect costume. The Halloween competition will be here soon. That night, it finally came to her in a dream. She thought it was the perfect scheme. She'd forget about a costume and just be Carrie, not a ballerina or a fairy. Without the stress, she could really enjoy Halloween. That morning, she made an announcement. "I'm sorry, I've made the wrong assumption. Without a costume, I can still help carve the pumpkin. I'll let someone else win the contest, just this one. This year, I can enjoy Halloween in just my jeans." Hopefully, Carrie's decision helps remind us that we can enjoy holidays without worrying about things being perfect. Carrie reminds us that we need to take time to enjoy traditions and spending time with our friends and family during special occasions and holidays. If you'd like to find more Choosy Carrie books, please check out Miss Joy on her social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you, Miss Joy, for emailing us this book and allowing me to read it out loud.